Alright, guys, so I recorded a full training session yesterday, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to introduce myself. It's like my second or third take already. But my name's Gio Wu, and I'm an aspiring powerlifter. I've been training for roughly about 1.5 years. Yeah, I think about 1.5 years. I have a meet planned out in roughly 6 days. On the 11th of this month, it's an RPS meet down in Stony Brook University in Long Island. Shit, I don't know. I forgot what to say. Oh yeah. I guess I'll start with when and why I started uh, going to the gym. Uh, it's actually pretty funny because before I signed up for the gym I'm in now, which has been my gym for the past 1.5 years, a good friend of mine who's actually in the description, who's the other guy in the description on my YouTube channel, he was always calling me a useless piece of shit because I wasn't doing anything productive with my life. Now, I wasn't part of a team, I wasn't, part of any clubs or doing anything after school. I was just basically wasting my high school life away. So, that got me going. I started going to the gym, I signed up and everything. My original goals then were to get this nice bodybuilding ripped kind of physique, but that was a stupid dream of mine. I mean, not necessarily stupid, but it's because I didn't know what to do. I wasn't necessarily informative on nutrition or hell even the training. But I ran some hypertrophy crap. I ran a bodybuilding split for some time. I made like minimal gains, and I stumbled upon a blog about 3 months later in July of 2011, and I saw a whole page dedicated to starting strength, and I was skeptical on whether I should run it or not. But knowing that I was skinny, like I was curling 10 or 15, concentrating 10 or 15 pounds, curling 10 or 15 pounds. Like what kind of shit is that? So I ran it for about 5 weeks the first time, and I made some pretty nice gains. And I think it was during that time where I started falling in love with the numbers. Gaining progress on all three lifts, and that was also at the point where I still wanted that to be a bodybuilder. And after burning out and being frustrated, I moved on to Lane Norton's PHAT program, which was a hybrid of powerlifting and bodybuilding. You'd think it's perfect for someone with my mentality at the time, but it wasn't. I was like, fucking, this is not for me. I went on Team Nation after that, and all the members started telling me, milk the program more, eat more, stop being a skinny faggot. They didn't actually say that, but that's what they were implying. I did, and for the next 8 to 9 weeks, I started drinking a gallon of milk a day, or almost a gallon of milk a day. I think at one point I drank 2 gallons of milk in one day, and I actually made such amazing progress that I'll probably never make the progress that I made within those 8 weeks ever again in my life. Yeah, it was just amazing. My squat went from like a 205 for 5, I think, to like 275 for 5. It's just, 275 for 3 by 5. It was just amazing. After starting strength, I kind of strayed off, retardedly, doing my own thing again. I ran Smolov, and I burnt out on like the first or second week. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Aside from that, I got frustrated. I started reading Practical Programming or Starting Strength, both two great books by Mark Rippertoe and Lon Kilgore. I picked up Mad Cow since it was so similar to Starting Strength, and since I made so much progress on Starting String. I was like, I might make the same progress, maybe a bit slower on Mad Cow. I made decent progress since I only ran it for 6 weeks, which was stupid. I should have, after I burnt out, I should have reset and started again, but my ego got to me. After that, school was a factor since I couldn't get enough sleep. That's mainly my fault for procrastinating. But I picked up 531. Originally, I didn't want to run it because it was so slow and it wasn't for me. But I ran it. I made about 15 to 25 pounds on all 3 of my lifts. 15 to 25 pound gains on all 3 of my lifts within a 6 cycle period. By the end of the 6th cycle, it was summer, and I wanted to beat the crap out of myself over the summer and make some nice gains. Since I wasn't doing anything, I didn't have school, I didn't have work, or no big major responsibilities. I made a 40-pound gain in about 5 weeks. That's fucking insane. But Small Off is a crazy program. Hell, I had insomnia on some nights because the tendonitis I built up from squatting 4 times a week was insane. After that, I was supposed to run Shako, but I injured myself. I ran it for 2 weeks, kind of testing it, but I injured myself the week when school started. I injured my inner thigh. I'm alright now. It actually feels a whole lot better. I'm feeling stronger. I'm deadlifting again, as you can see in the video. I was on the after failing Shako, or switching off of Shako, I moved on to a modified version of my Texas method, which I might explain in a later video. But since I've been running Texas method, my bench has skyrocketed, my overhead press has skyrocketed, and my squat's been doing great as well. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if my voice is kind of like sipping away, but stupid Sony Vegas doesn't fucking save my goddamn recording correctly and keeps crashing.